Hi, this is a reading for Capricorns. Welcome to the new ones, and welcome back to the the not new ones. Not too much. It's been a while, hasn't it? Eh? Nice to see you back from that mountain. I've done the dinging. The cards are ready. Ooh. Druid juice and satin don't go, you know. Right then. So the first time around, going to go around twice. Do a Celtic cross. It's going to be the question. The second time around is going to be the answer. So we're going to use the head plumbing deck, the Jungian head plumbing deck, for the topics that are getting on your goat. Six of Cups, yeah, I know. But what's the bigger picture? So what's the bigger picture then? Why are they treating you like that then? Oh, I see. Yeah. But what do you want to come from this then? You know, how do you see this all? How do you see it all panning out then? Oh, well, there you go. Good idea, actually. Don't you think? It's a very good idea. So what do you think you need to put into it to get it up there, you know? What's lacking at the moment? Oh, lummy. Quite a lot. Let's not take those. Let's just see what that bottom one was there. Maybe a bit of loyalty, eh? Oh. So, what do you think is going to shift your Six of Cups up to the Four of Wands then? Having thought about it for long enough. Huh? Have you finished your period of contemplation now? So when you do come out of that, what do you think? There's only one card there that's gone zipping over. What do you think? What do you think your focus should be then? And who's this then? Oh, Judgment. There you go. Not a bad place to start. Not a bad place at all. So, what's going out then? So what's going to be? So obviously it's what's coming in, but what's that going to push out? So what's going to be faded to memory? Will fade to ground. Visage. Oh, the truth. Okay. So you've had enough of the truth now, have you? Okay. Well, it can be a little bit disconcerting, right? Especially there's an awful lot of it and you don't want to hear it. Oh, there you go. Got another one there. What's coming in here? Oh, Four of Cups. There you go. We'll see. Just put these a bit closer together. Right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to deftly, not so deftly actually. I have to pick it up, aren't I? There we go. So, what do you see as your strength? What's your USP? Oh. All right. Yeah, I've got them. Okay. And what do you think? Not so much. Not so much your USP. What's the garden gate you can't jump over? No? these people who will go on holiday at funny hours of the morning, you know. Let's have a look. Hoopla. Okay. So well, if you're struggling with that, there's no surprise to see the 4 cups there, is it really? So at least you be, at least we're getting a bit of the Ace of Cups. There's the swords in there, aren't we? So at least you're being honest. Okay, that's good. It's a good start. Oh, what do you need to know that you don't know? Empress. Okay. Interesting. Got a lot of cool cards coming out. Oh no, you got a lot of majors. You got 4 so far. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got more majors than anything else. You on retreat? Are you? Oh, there you go. Maybe you haven't told anybody. You might be on retreat somewhere. Okay. What's on the bottom? 3 cups. Okay. So those are the topics we'll be exploring. Let's bring that down there for the moment. Okay. Actually, it's quite reflective of this week's post bag from Capricorns. These are the topic. It's funny that, isn't it? It's how art reflects life. So, yeah. So, the 6 of Cups then. That's one. Obviously, every card has its light and its shade. It's up, it's down. It's, you know, flim, it's flam. So we need to find out which side of that you're talking about, because we need a bit of. Tell you what, let's not do it from that deck. Let's do it from this deck, because this is one of the cards that actually is most. It can be seen as breadcrumbing, but then it can be seen as sort of a mutually providing relationship. So you're never quite sure. Let's have a look there. Ah, phones. Okay. Well, on balance, I think we might have to. It's touch and go, but I think we might want to explore the breadcrumbing side of that then. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. Judgment again. It might be. Oh, it's obviously weighing heavy on your mind then, isn't it? Let's have a look then. Queen of Cups. Gemini, Cancer, if you want to go that way, or it's a very funny energy to want to bring into an abusive relationship. It's very strange. Queen of Cups. Have you realised? Have you realised that you actually loved the person that you? Where did I move that card to? I've lost. Oh no, here we go. Have you realised that actually, if you were breadcrumbing, either it's Stockholm syndrome, which I'm no expert in, so I'm going to go the other way around. So that would be you being abused in this relationship. But if you've been doing the abusing, you've actually realised that how much you love this person. Let's get one more there. We'll figure out which way round is it? Have you been abusing them, or have they been abusing you? So I'm going to do this separately. Is it a coven? Is it a group of people who's abusing you? No. 3 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Hangman again. You're not being held captive, are you? Or you're not held captive, but you're not being held against your will. A sort of cuckolded, are you? Is that the right word? 10 of Cups. Yeah. Are you being abused? You're being blackmailed? Okay. We'll put all those back. So at least we've got the right direction on this then. Okay. You take them. Libra. Aries. Page of Pentacles. Page of Wands. Leo. Possibly a Leo and a Libra. Oops. Leo, Libra and a Aries. Again. Page of Pentacles. It's almost like you've had if this is a man, even if it's a woman, you've had your sovereignty taken away from you. I want to say sex slave, but there you go, I said it now. I can't say it. That's the feeling, I'm guessing, sorry, but there you go. Yeah. If I don't say it now, there's no, never coming back to this, are we? So, well, hopefully not. And hopefully you're safe, because nobody should be treated like that. Temperance. We got Temperance twice. So things were out of balance. Have you been biding your time to get away? Have you been waiting for the right moment to? I'm just getting the feeling of somebody just waiting, almost like planning an escape from like prison or something. I know it sounds very far-fetched, but that's what's in my head. So I know what happens with me. I've got to say it, otherwise if I don't say it, I don't get the next the next thing through. So I've got to clear it. But that's what it's feeling. 8 of Pentacles, yes. You've been working hard at forming a plan to get away from whatever situation this is. It's almost like modern slavery with a bit of nookie thrown in. It feels disgusting, almost like being on a lead. And that little camp bed in the corner I don't know. I don't know. I saw one more there. Ten of Swords. There you go. Ten of Swords. Gemini. I've got Gemini here. So basically, you're breadcrumbed in a very... What are you getting from this? You're not getting anything. I mean, you're not getting anything from this whatsoever, are you? Obviously, I'm not qualified to... how are they blackmailing you? Because shame, if you've done something and someone has filmed it, then you can only... depends what you've done, I suppose, isn't it? Coven. I'm just getting so many thoughts coming through. Were you filmed either having sex with the wrong person or wrong kind? I mean, sex is sex, you know, as long as it's, I mean, okay, let's do sex with people of over the age of consent. If that's the problem, then do you know what? Your freedom and your... Because we had the Eight of Swords come out, didn't we? Your frame of mind. If it was with the wrong gender, or if it was a same-sex thing, do you know what? Get over it, because everyone else will get over it, and it's nobody else's business. Now, if it involved children or animals, then that's different. But you must have been coerced or encouraged to do that. So, whoever was, you know, this is the whole thing. It's that power that you give away to somebody else if they're blackmailing you, or if they're trying to maintain the upper hand with you. Now, whoever was filming it was party to it. So if anybody uses that as evidence against you, or threatens to use it as evidence against you, they must have been filming it. So they were party to it, and there were probably drugs or alcohol involved. So you can pop that balloon of power that they think they have over you right there, because they would be a fool to use that against you. I'm not condoning that behaviour. I think it's disgraceful, but obviously we all know it goes on. But if that's what's holding you in this situation, I mean, that is a despicable, deplorable situation. And how much more of your life are you going to give up? That's been going on too long. We had the Emperor card out, didn't we? And justice. So, you know, and we've had the Hangman come out in both decks already, and so it's almost like your life is just suspended. You know, that Liza Minnelli song, "Losing My Mind," not going left, not going right. You know, a coffee cup, I think about you. I think about you. You're just existing. You're just marking off days. It's almost like being in a concentration camp. Every time the sun goes down, you put another little notch on the wall. No, and because that's what, based on fear, living in fear of what? Being exposed to doing what? Did you kill somebody? Well, if somebody filled that, then they were part of it too. So, you know, you got to, if somebody is holding something like that over you, or did you kill an animal? Did you mean, because there's a coven thing there. what you got to think, what would that person, the person who exposes that, would lump themselves in it just as much as you being filmed doing it, take their power away from them, because I think that they've had it long enough. They've been dining out on whatever this nonsense is for way too long now, because your life's going past here. Because don't forget, in your weakness, or not so much strength position, is the balance. You're right on the patient side of it, but you're not so good on the balance, because the whole thing's upside down here. And you're just treading water. I mean, I hope nobody's in this exact position, because it must be hideous. But I'm going to take it to, I'm not going to take it, let's not revisit some of those themes again. But if whatever it is that someone's trying to hang over your head there, nothing's more valuable than you living your life. So the wickedness of somebody abusing their power, which somehow they obviously worked on you, then got you in a compromising situation, and then they've been marmalising you ever since. And every time you got to the point of moving away from it, they've yanked your chain back again. This is hideous. It's a hideous feeling that I'm getting anyway. And the only way for me to get rid of that feeling is to say it out loud so the next lot can come in. So I'll think about it. And I can't remember what I said half of this, so I'm going to have to watch it back. I do say I hate watching myself back. It's only my hands. There you go, strength. We're in Leo season. Now there's a baby crying there. What does that? It needs some love. It needs some attention. It needs some food. Well, why do babies cry? Naturally, let's say. Because they can't see. A lot of babies cry, don't they? And animals get stressed when they can't see their owner. If you sort of, I don't like the word ownership for living things, but you're a long way from people you love. You're not with people that you love. You can't see people that you haven't seen. You're not with people who care about you at all. When was the last time you actually saw someone you considered a friend? Oh, you've been, yeah, quite a while. Okay, we can always come back to that. So what are you hoping for? Stability, security, somewhere to call home. Okay. Well, it's 11/11, isn't it? You actually. I'm not a big twin flamesy person, but I can't feel it. Disruptive influence and a change. Let's go with that. Well, let's say something's got to change. So we'll put that's your living environment. Yeah, where you're living has to change. You have to change this feeling of being, let's say, subservient to one of love and stability security. So let's say some upheaval has to come. Some drastic measures, let's put it that way. And you've got to do it for yourself, whatever this is. If it's got to be uncomfortable for other people, screw the other people. Don't be worried about hurting anybody else's feelings. This is about you. We had the Eight of Swords come out quite early, and this is about you and actually you not. Oh my God, there you go. Eight of Swords again. Just literally talk about that and flip the card over. This is about your mental health. It seriously is about your mental health. You can't do that. I don't know how long you've been doing this, but you can't do it any longer. Let's get one more card on that. I'll try not to. I'll try not to shout it out before I flip it this time. Let's just have an expansion of that. We don't need anything fresh here. Let's just have an expansion of that one. Seven of Pentacles. It's not what it should be. It's not what you need. Are you talking to anyone about this? You're holding too much together. You'll go. If you don't talk to somebody soon, you're going to have a breakdown because you're holding those two. So this does feel like a desperate situation. Let's have one more. Yeah. Got the Five of Swords out twice. It's about honesty, isn't it? You're worried about just how honest you can be. I want to be honest. I really want to be honest. But I only want to be honest up to a certain point, because there's a certain aspect of this that even I don't want to admit to myself. Because I'm going to go along with the video or photos. Do the videos look like you were enjoying it? Or have you been convinced by somebody else that the video looks like you were enjoying it? Because somebody else might have a completely different opinion of that, because you might have been enjoying whatever substances you were on. So it would be your enjoyment of the substances, not what was actually going on. I feel like you've been set up for something. And don't forget, people like this, they're master manipulators. What we get in Judgment. This is what you need. This is what needs to be brought into this situation. Judgment. Clear judgment. There you go. The light needs to be shone on this. And we're in Leo season. Do you know something? If you're being blackmailed, what time to turn that one over, Libra? If you're being blackmailed, I'm just going to go along with, because this is just what's in my head. If you're being blackmailed by somebody who's got a video of you killing a dog and drinking blood or something, I mean, I don't know. Let's go along with the dog. And, I don't know, using it as lubricant during sex or something. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've never done anything like that. So, whatever these rituals are that these covens do, and I'm not saying all covens do this, not at all. I'm just saying there's a blockage here that you can't get past and you can't escape from. So, if someone's got a video of you doing that and you're terrified, if you're locked in, almost like in the devil card, as one of those people on the chain, don't you think that if they ever turned over that video, obviously the police are going to get hold of it, yeah, or the authorities are going to see it, because anyone who sees that on the internet is going to report it to the authorities, and they're going to find out where it came from, and they'll be able to trace who, basically by all the technology and all the metadata and stuff, they'll then know exactly where and when it was taken. So anybody who filmed it and actually didn't report it, somebody who has that video, if they didn't report it, then they are just as involved, as just as complicit in it as you. So they're not going to release it. They're not going to do it. Right there is where they lose their power and you walk out of there. Let's bring it in, because that's a very way out there scenario, but I'm afraid that's where this has gone. I've got the Empress here. What do you need to know that you don't know? She just doubled up there. But okay, whatever it is, it feels more than just a tawdry banging sex video, you know? There's got to be other dimensions to it. What they might do is edit those bits out, which would implicate them, and it would be a banging sex video. And they're trying to humiliate you that way, but they're not going to show anything that would land them into the next door cell to you. So take your power back and stop this. This pain this is causing you has to be illuminated. Judgment, bam. Because you're living in five of swords. 3 of swords here. 4 of cups. Can't go on. Have you done something about it already? Have you told people about it? Is this because you're impatient because it's coming to trial or something? Let's have a look. Wow. Ace of Swords in the world. It feels like you've given over. You've done it. You've done it. Oh, again. Seven of Cups. I'm going to put that back. Let 7 of Cups as a flavour. Okay. You've got to choose one of them, though. Well, that would make sense. Because you want to win. You will win. But you're frustrating yourself here. Why is it taking so long? I'm gonna run out of cards soon, but why is it taking so long? Because it's like you're frustrating your own self here. Ten of Pentacles, money. Is it tied? Is it legal fees? Protection money. We'll take that as if that's been a process. The end of... So that's been the big issue, but it's okay, it's the end of that now. It's the end of this sort of stagnation. Okay? Well, the truth has brought an end to that stagnation. You made a decision to move on. Are you living in fear? Because it's part of a wider group that could actually, I mean, this could be gang stalking. Because gang stalking just comes up behind you. You don't know who to trust, do you, as you move on? It's almost like you've got to change your name, change your address. You've got to leave everybody behind. It's almost like going into witness protection, isn't it? Okay. Witness protection. There you go. Blowing your trumpet, singing a tune, like a canary. Good, because you're obviously, whatever that process is, you're telling the truth. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 of cups. Whew. Didn't expect this at 6:30 on a Sunday morning, actually. Wow. Okay. Four of Cups. Why are you feeling so dejected? No, not why. What are you going to do about it? What do you know? What do you need to do about it? To get... The Five of Pentacles is a card about magic. It's one of the... Oh, you got Mercury. Oh, hello. It's first decan Taurus, and with Venus as the major planet, Mercury is the deputy planet. And as such, it's a card of natural magic, or it's a period of natural magic. So the magic that happens in the Five of Pentacles is that you have had everything taken away from you and really left with nothing. You can either buckle under or you come out swinging. That's how you're going to get over this Four of Cups feeling. Come out, you're coming out swinging. Yeah. So what I said before, it's take no prisoners time. Don't be worried about ruffling a few feathers. This is your truth that's coming out here, shining a light on whatever this is. You got Judgment out twice. It'll be cathartic for you. Let's have one more there. There you are. Be yourself. It's Capricorn reading, so be yourself. Yeah. Find you again. You somewhere in here you've got lost. You know, the essence of you has got lost. There you go, Queen of Swords. Three of Swords, Queen of Swords. There we go. Heavy Libra. It's time for you to wield that sword rather than have others wield it upon you. I'm going to go with that one. Yeah, and all come out of the darkness. You only feel shame about something when you haven't dealt with it. Oh, she's on the bottom again, Queen of Swords. Once you've dealt with the situation, the shame goes. Seriously. But this is why you need to change the people that you listen to. Because if they're going, oh, you're disgusting, you're going to stay in that loop of shame. The only way out of it is to slice your way out of it. Yeah. And that doesn't matter how many people's feelings or how many feathers you ruffle over there. It's not their life that they're wasting, it's yours. Well, that's beautiful because your strength is the sun. So that makes more sense now. So your strength is your power to expose something. So what is this shocking light that you've got to shine? Okay. It's like I'm going to say domestic AB use. Yeah. Whatever form that took. Got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, Wounded Warrior. It's been going on a while. Well, we know that, don't we? Nine of Swords has been a nightmare. That really is that image up there of being chained to a bed and being given a bowl of oats and half a glass of water and a lumpy old futon mattress from the 70s. And God knows what stain is in it. And I'm just thinking, in a corner which is cold and leaky, drafty, a bit Oliver Twisty. There you go, Two of Pentacles, there you are. Keeping you off balance. This is your strength. What are you shining your light down on? Well, argy-bargy, long-suffering, nightmare, keeping you off balance. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 of cups. 9 of cups again. What's that? 9 of cups. 9 of cups. 9 of cups. Pisces. Second of Pisces. Ace of Wands. So you're doing something about it. Well, you are doing something about it. We know that. Ace of Swords. You're doing something about it. I hope you're proud of yourself. If this, whatever scenario this is, I know I'm taking it to extremes. I know that. I'm very well aware of that. So if somebody else is watching this and you're not at that border, then, park what doesn't belong. But if if the boundary's there and you're about here, then you obviously haven't been through as much as somebody else might have been through, because there are all kinds of horror stories about people walking down the street and just getting thrown into the back of a big white van and being sold into sex slavery. You don't know, and you don't know what goes on. I mean, so many Eastern European girls come over here. They work for a typing, like a typing company, get sent, oh, you got to go and work in a different office today, and they disappear, never to be seen again. And it doesn't really hit the papers. And the great big gangs and cartels of people doing this. But who the hell over here would know that their accommodation, somebody says, oh, there's a really cheap apartment over there, and they, oh God, this is really good value, but they have to share it with somebody, and all of a sudden they go missing. The authorities don't care that much because it's not a British national. I'm just talking about Britain. She went back to Poland, or she went back to Czech Republic, or whatever. Who's going to do the checks? Not really. I can't even get the police to take me seriously here. So, let's do one more on that. And I've got all the evidence. I've got it videoed, I've got it recorded. Nobody gives a damn. There you go. There's your future. Your future is getting this out honestly. But you're doing it. So whatever degree of this scenario anybody is up to, and if you're on this path, I mean, we've got the sun, the moon, and the star out. Obviously, there's a few cards left, but they're going to be out somewhere. But they're out in very good spots, the right spots for them. Okay. So what's not going so well? Temperance. Well, we knew that with the 4 of Cups, but we found out how you can deal with that, because that's only a temporary feeling, isn't it? So how can you get more in balance? Or maybe you're missing a Sagittarius. Let's find out. Let's throw the options out there. Two of Swords. Well, I was going to borrow this from over here. Let's get rid of that. Okay, let's do some surgery here. There we go. What have we got? We've got that there. 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 We've got waiting. Oh, boredom, frustration, yeah. And now we've got that one. So we've got all the sort of kicking it down the road cards. Oh, we've even got the other one, haven't we? Knight of Pentacles. So we've got all the cards of inaction here. Is that because you've been forced into inaction by that? Because you haven't had the 10 of Pentacles, which is another magician card. It's Virgo's magician. That's Taurus's magician. business. That's the one that jumps out. No, just the one. Okay. I'm going to put them back. Let's have a quick look. We'll put them back. Four of Pentacles. You catch it to yourself for too long, it's become overbearing. Seven of Swords. Very in silence. Seven of Cups. You don't know what to do you? How long was this going on for then? Because it feels like a sizable chunk of time. Page of Swords. You being watched? Who's keeping tabs on you? Quite tight tab. Who's observing you? Page one. Doesn't tell us anything. Aquarius. King of Wands. Third decan Scorpio, first two Sagittarius. And we're talking about Sagittarius here. Have I asked the right question there? Or are you keeping tabs on a Sagittarius? Is it the other way around? Because earlier I said, are you... this is not your strong point here. Page of Cups, not everything is its thing. So have you got your sights on the Sagittarius, but you don't know what to do about it? So you're watching and waiting at the moment. Looking for the way in, looking for the access point. King of Pentacles. To come in from a position of strength. Or at least meet. That's the whole thing about that Six of Pentacles at the beginning. To meet. You're waiting till you're in a position where you feel like you can bring it in like the Six of Pentacles. Oh, where do we get Six of Pentacles from? I think it was the Six of Cups, wasn't it? Well, I went with it like it was. There we go. I went with it like it was the Six of Pentacles. My mistake. Six of Cups. So this has happened then. Okay, this is my mistake. Oh, okay, rewind. I can't go through all that again. This has happened. So this is history, isn't it? Okay. So very damaging history. Got this Nine of Cups again. Three of Cups. Another card of magic. Let's get away from the coven thing. You are looking for happiness. We've got Sagittarius, King of Wands. King of Pentacles is often. I mean, you can slide that into. You can slide that into Capricorn. But it's bringing earth and fire together. Oops, let me. That's my broken fan. I'll try and... a bit sticky. It stopped working. I thought I'd try. There you go, Hierophant. More earth energy. Taurus. Faith. Mentor. It's stacking up very green here though, isn't it? I mean, hang about. Wait a minute. Earth energy. Earth. Yep. Water and air. So, I mean, this is very earthy Capricorn stuff here, isn't it? With emotions in the middle and a bit of double fire there. So this is what you're doing your homework. So you've been working on yourself. Put yourself back together again so you can approach a fire sign, which is what you feel is missing from your life, which is not your strength. Yeah. There you go. You think that this Sagittarius is the one for you, twin flame card, and you want a new start based on the joy that you think that can happen between you. Well, go for it. Go for it. It might just work out. And now that it's hit, we're going to have to take this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of cups. Do it. 6 of swords. Absolutely. 6 of wands, 6 of swords. Yeah? 6 of swords, 6 of wands. Whichever way around you want to go there. The 12 of wandy swords. Get it out of whatever you're going through, get it out of the choppy water, take it to the calmer water, and you know, if I can give you any advice on how to deal with a Sagittarian, keep it there. Don't don't veer from that, because they will smell it on you. They might pretend. Don't bullshit them, because they're the same. People think that Sagittarius, that they're half horse, half human, and it's the top half that's human. Apart from the nose is very much animal tracker nose, and they will smell that bullshit on you. They will keep a poker face, and they won't let on that they know that something is up until they're sure, until literally they've got all the information they need, and they'll hit you with it, and then they'll be off, because they will realise that you're lying to them. So there's no point in asking you for the truth, so they'll go and find it elsewhere, and they'll bring it back to you, and yes, they will throw it at you, and you'll deserve it, because you lied to them. So they've had to go. If you say that you love this person, give them the truth. Don't make them go and find it elsewhere, because they will find it. This is your opportunity to get it from crap to good, to turn chicken shit into chicken salad, and actually get something going. So don't think about, oh, how much truth should I tell them? You better tell them everything, because it's all hinging on this truth. Well, how truthful should I be? Fully. Or is it going to stay in this nonsense over here? Right, what do you need to know that you don't know? Empress. Justice. Woof. Two very strong unit energies there. Where's that one? King of Cups, Four of Swords. Making peace, forgiveness, and all that kind of stuff. Making peace with yourself, and being on top of your emotions. You know. And from that, things can grow. Expansive Jupiter. Imagine if you. I don't want to go back to that extreme because that was grubby energy. Queen of Pentacles there. Don't think about whitewashing stuff for Sagittarius. The worst thing. Okay, I'm going to tell you a story. Not many people know this, but I'm Sagittarius, and I realised that my family used to, I'm going to use the word abuse, they thought it was funny to hide stuff from me because I would turn the place upside down looking for it, and that used to be entertainment for them. And then after about half an hour, 20 minutes, and then I remember my mother figure used to go, well, you took it upstairs with you. And so you go upstairs and they could hear you sort of like going through things upstairs. They must have been having a damn good laugh about it downstairs. And you come down and say, well, I can't find it. Go, oh, then somebody else go, well, hang on, no, you did. You know, and when you're the youngest in the family, Anyway, moving on from that, and then all of a sudden they sort of like put their hand down the side of the sofa. Oh, is this what you're looking for? And you think, oh, right. Now, people can only do that wide-eyed. Oh, it was that. Oh, you meant that one. Oh, and it's been here all the time. You only let that happen to you a couple of times. Before you start wising up to it. And even though sometimes you might think, well, they want me to do that, so I'll play along, but I won't really go upstairs and look for stuff. I'll go upstairs and I'll have a cigarette. But they obviously want me to play that game, or they want to play that game with me. But you soon lose the respect for those people, and you never trust them again because they're playing with you. And that is not a firm foundation for a relationship, parental, sibling, or otherwise. Now, it looks to me here as though you've been going through a lot of soul searching and an awful lot of truth. So if you've given yourself the truth, or if you've made sense of whatever's been going on here, and you've dug the truth out for yourself and you shared it with other people, then if you're interested, and forget the Sagittarius thing, but if you're looking to hitch your wagon to somebody else's horses, you better tell them the truth, because you can't go into this not telling them the truth if it's likely to, because it's likely to anyway rear its head at some point in the future. So it's better be part of a conversation quite soon after meeting. Or if this person is part of or related to some of the people possibly, or if at arm's length, I'm not saying involved with the situation, but if they have been connected in some way, maybe through a Gemini Queen of Cups, or a Five of Cups Scorpio. But this person didn't really know about it, but they're finding out about it. So they were the object, or let's say they were the target of it. you better come clean. Because if you want to give birth to some sort of fairness, because don't forget, Libra and Sagittarius are both the balancers. And if you want something to grow, if you want to give birth to something and watch it grow, then not just you, but everybody has to be comfortable with that. And if this is a Sagittarius, they're going to smell that fear on you because you're not being honest. And if you're thinking about walking into a relationship or even trying to start a relationship or even a friendship with a Sagittarius, and you're feeling comfortable about stuff, but you're lying to them by omission, don't even think about it. Because that's not an honest basis of any kind of friendship. Yeah, think on, jog on. Don't even think about it. 9 of Cups again. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of Cups. Knight of Swords. No, I just said bloody 5 of Cups. I've had that before. I'm going to put those back because they sort of tumbled out. But if whatever process this is, if it's taken a long time for you to get your head around it and get clear of it and actually feel as though you're in a presentable position to move forwards, what I was going to say to you is the worst. Anybody who's even caught a whiff of astrology knows that Sagittarius' little motto is I seek. Yeah? I seek. I look for, I dig around for, I will excavate, I will turn the room upside down to find. Yeah, I seek. Taurus, I have. Cancer, I feel. Pisces, I believe. Aries, I am. Scorpio, I transform. Aquarius, I know. Gemini, I think. Libra, I balance. Capricorn, I use. Leo, I will. Virgo, I analyse and I dust. Sagittarius, I see. Oh, it's I seek in a lot of places. I seek. So the one way to wind a Sagittarius up is to keep them guessing. Or don't tell them the truth. So if you're thinking about going into anything with the Sagittarius, you better be honest. That's why people... Sagittarius don't really have time to lie. They shoot from the hip and they get accused of being blunt. Well, deal with it. It's your relationship with the truth that's at fault there, not Sagittarians. Because they go, here, have it. Bow and arrow. There you go. I haven't got time to dress it up. I don't do cotton wool. It's that's a Sagittarius point of view. If it's uncomfortable for you, then you need to change your position on it because there's the truth. Deal with it. You want cotton wool? Go somewhere else. It's not an A&E ward, it's a truth mill. But if you are coming into this with only half a story, and you go, oh, I want this 50-50 relationship, and you're not going to come in with the truth, then you're going to get blown out the water. You will get the Sagittarius hairdryer treatment before they gather their skirts and pivot off. And they'll be quite right to do so. You do not start anything off with a lie. There you go, magician. There you go. For your next trick. Yeah, don't take me for a fool. There's no way to start anything off. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Maybe an approach should say, look, I have an awful lot to tell you. I can't tell you all of it in one go. But I want to and I will. Yeah. 7 of Swords. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles. One way of looking at it is that actually you want to come together with somebody. Let's just use the example of Sag here. You want to get together with this Sag, but it can't it can't be done publicly, moving silence. It's got to be done on the QT. 8 of Wands, there. Okay. I need a cigarette, but I don't smoke. You're getting impatient. You want it yesterday, don't you? Page of Cups. Let's go with the nice way of that. So now you're prepared to put a bit more effort into it. Here's the cup plus a fish. Actually, one of the cruelest jokes of the zodiac, I tell you, I can speak from experience here, is to have the 8 of Wands boldly going through the atmosphere, all that energy, and the new big soul lesson is patience. Oh no! Don't anything but what? What do you mean pause? That's what dogs have. It's not. I mean, you've got all that. And so, oh no, you've got to come back. No, I can't. I can't. I'm waiting. No, you need to come back. Repair shop. No, I need to carry on. Oh, I've got to keep pushing forward. Yeah, there is no reverse on the 8 of Wands. If you imagine there's no reverse, they have to go. The only way to reverse is to come back around again. Yeah, it's that kind of energy. Bear with me one moment. Where are we? Here we go. And quite possibly the card that actually best, when the first deck in Sagittarius is in full flight, it's that. I know the normal 8 of Wands is all very other, but that, you know, yeah. You say, oh, pause, no. How? We've got too much fuel on that. We can't. But why didn't you figure out that when you did a repair before you launched it? No, you can't. You know, it's got to burn off some fuel. Yeah, it's like an airplane takes off, and they discover a fault. They can't land with all that fuel on. They've got to circle round and round and round, go over the end. They've got to go over the ocean and dump it, and then come back and land. They can't. There's a certain amount of fuel percentage that they can't land with. That's like, okay, you ready for takeoff? Oh, you got to come back. Well, I can't. I really can't. Well, give me 5. Let me just go over the North Atlantic and I'll just drop a bit. Yeah, okay. Twice. It's that. I hope that clears that up. Yeah. Okay. What have we got here? There you go. Yeah. Well, there you go. So Sagittarius deal with towers every day, so it's no biggie. 10 of Wands. Yeah. 6 of Pentacles. I thought it was a 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, my mistake earlier on, but the rest of it's all come out, isn't it? Let's just have one card to finish. The whole world goes through the Page of Pentacles. Yep, and the High Priestess. Oh, and the Hermit. There you go. Love match. Pay attention though. Let's get one from here. Let's get 3. Let's get 1, 2, 3. 7 of cups. You've got everything you need to do this, and hopefully you're comfortable in your own skin again now. You just got to choose your delivery, haven't you? Whatever this is, whether it's a Sagittarius or not, or whether it's just somebody you need to be on the level with. I just personalise it with the Sagittarius. But then we've got 8 of Wands out here, so... Anyway, I know that all got a bit... heavy, but that's, you know... I'm going to have to watch this back to see what I said. I hope it's not going to offend anybody. If it does, well, it's a bit late now. Isn't it? You should have clicked the X a long time ago. So, but we all know that those issues are going on in the world, unfortunately. If that's something that any Capricorn that's watching this has been through, I'm dreadfully hurt to know that you have. But I hope you're getting the right support for dealing with it and forgiving people for it. You don't have to deal with them ever again, but I hope that your outlook on life can be steered back around, A, so you don't pass it on to anybody, and B, forgiveness really, really is the only way forwards. And that I hope you can find the matching amount of forgiveness for what's happened to you, for your needs, and you can get back to your path here. And a lot of people probably say, well, but that is your energy. There's a lot of, take the horns off. It's, you can't cast it. It's a bit like the Scorpio card, the Capricorn card. You can't dismiss 2 of the 12 zodiac signs as like it's purely negative energy. It's, you have to take the positive side of this about overcoming temptations or what have you, or whatever the sort of stereotypes are. Not all Capricorns are bad. Not all Aquarians are lovely. You get some very selfish ones. They're not all altruistic. But this is a Capricorn reading, and I hope you're back to you. I hope you found the way to do it. I hope you found the right people to help you and trigger you back into it. And I hope the rest of your life will be based on that. Take good care.